And they eat plants also. That's also something.
It's his mommy.
No, they're different animals.
Does
I
the
don't
worm
know.
eat them?
I don't think that they eat each other. But they both eat the same thing. They both eat bacteria and plant material. Yeah, gross.
What's that?
It's called a
Worm
nematode.
is weevilling the
Oh! It's floating on us.
Okay, so
let's go to
once
next.
we find out what is wrong with the plants, we'll take the bacteria or the fungi into the clean lab. Lauren, if you'll leave them in there.
Let's go to the clean. Go, run. Thank you. Not run. Nice. Come on, Trish.
Once we get it all cleaned up, we come in here.
Oh, now that's the clean.
Clean lab.
These are all fungi. We don't have any bacteria right now, but all of these different plates, they're each a fungus, and they can grow. See how different these are? But they're still fungus. So this is everything in here we have to keep really, really clean because we don't want these contaminated. We just want the fungus on the plate. We don't want anything else to grow. And Nikki, do you want to tell about the PCR?
Sure. If we have an idea of what the problem is, we can run it on PCR. This machine will tell us if we're right, basically, if we know what it is. If we don't know what it is, we'll run it on our MIDI machine. And it runs it on a library, and that'll tell us a bunch of possibilities. Once we have everything in the clean lab, it has to be certain material has to be kept either at room temperature or really cold or even really hot. And so we have incubators for all of those. For things that we need to keep really cold, we have our -80 Celsius. It's very, very cold. It's all the same temperature.
So cold. So cold. It's
Minus
cooler.
80 degrees Celsius.
Minus.
And sometimes the door freezes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get
And cold.
So that's when we need to keep things really cold. We have some that keep things the same temperature.
No, this
That's
is
the same
as
temperature
the
as
room.
And some things we need to keep hot.
Like an
I won't
oven.
let y'all touch because it's too hot, but this thing keeps things hotter than it is outside, and it's hot outside right now. And we have to keep things really clean in here, so we have our own machine that keeps sterile water for us. It runs in that machine and it trickles down, and this is very, very pure water. It's like bottled water, but better. And here, when we're done with all our samples, we don't want any of the pathogens to get outside and get healthy plants sick, so we put it in our autoclave, which gets really hot and the pressure gets really high, and so it kills everything in there. Is your question?
What are those little brown liquids?
These are all the chemicals that we use to do all our experiments. All different kinds.
What's your question?
What's that?
This one here? No, the bottles? Or?
It just holds our bottles for us. We clean them and then we put them on there so they can dry.
So anybody has more questions?
Don't touch this one.
Actually, Nikki, we are actually running out of time, and I